everyone, welcome to ELA Kids. With you here is Ms Valerie. At ELA Kids, we nurture potential. In this session, I have some of the Montessori activities that can help your child develop different skills. But before we look at the activities, I'm going to share with you 5 tips. 1. Follow your child's lead when you are choosing an activity. This is going to help your child enjoy the activity and play for longer. 2. Don't focus at the end product, focus at the whole process. Kids are very creative and they enjoy exploring, so allow them to play. At the end of the day, they are going to learn. 3. Ensure your child's safety. Every time your child is playing, supervise them. Clean all the items that they are using. Kids learn through their senses. They might be putting them in their mouth. 4. Remember to tidy up every time you work with the activities. And most importantly, model out each activity to your child before they start playing. Good! Now that we have our 5 tips, let us look at the activities. First, we have the sensory tray. And what is about the sensory tray? It's just a bowl or a tray filled with sand. And I have some objects. I followed my child's lead. This child loves animals, and most children do. How I'm going to play with this activity? I will bury all these animals in the sand. And the child is going to fish them out. Children enjoy fishing out things. As they fish them out, they'll be so excited. You can also have this activity at home. How can you do it? You can get a container, fill any cereal of your choice, but you can also use flour. Pick objects from around the house and then bury them inside. Let your child fish them out. As the child is fishing them out, is also going to have fun. But you can also use sand if you have sand around. This activity is going to help your child in different ways. 1, your child will definitely learn or develop vocabulary. And how is that going to happen? As they're fishing out the objects, they will be naming them. Another thing your child is going to develop is their tactile sense. They will be touching the sand. And definitely they are going to develop that tactile sense. Your child also is going to play. This is just a game. This is going to foster independent play. Activity number 2. I have threading activity. And what about the threading activity? I have beads and I have a shoelace. How do you play this activity? Your child is going to thread these beads through the lace. That is what your child is going to do. Remember, depending on the age and ability of your child, he can thread 3 beads, 1 bead, or fill the shoelace. Be patient with your child because they are growing and they are developing their tactile and their pincer grip. How can you do this at home? Get a little bit creative with everything that you have in your house. You can use macaroni. Get your macaroni from the kitchen. Dip it in food color. It can be of different colors. Like mine are red and I have blue. Children love colors. And then find a shoelace from any of your old shoes, or you can buy one from the shop. Then your child is ready to go. They can come up with different things. They can bead according to colors. They can do it, maybe make a chain, a necklace, or they can also say they have made a bracelet for mommy. You can also be more creative by sparing the bottle caps that you're about to throw in your bin. Get the cups, clean them, and make a hole at the center. The same way, get a shoelace and your child is ready to do the threading activity. Remember, in our homes, we have those very, very little ones who cannot do using a lace. What can we do with them? There! You can come up with activity like this one. This is a party plate. I've just made holes and found some ribbons. You lace the ribbons through this plate. You can have different colors or the same color like mine, because my child is only like 8 months. What my child is going to do is going to pull this one out. And children enjoy pulling them. Can you listen to the noise? Children love that so much. And then after they are done pulling it on this side, they will turn the plate and do it from the other side. This activity can make your child glued to one activity for like even 30 minutes, because this one is very enjoyable, especially when the ribbons are flying. What is your child going to learn from this activity? They are going to develop pincer grip, and this is an indirect preparation for writing. They are going to pick the beads using their 3 pincer grasp. Also, your child is going to develop pre-academic skills like counting. They will count the beads, they will count the macaroni, they are also going to count the ribbons. Your child is also going to develop concentration. And that is all every parent wants. You want your child to sit at one place as you do your other activities in the house. Another thing that your child will develop is vocabulary. We are going to name the beads, the ribbons, the plate, the trays, and so many other things that you are going to use in this activity. Activity number 3. These are dressing frames. From the word dressing, I think most of you have just rent your clothes. Yes, you are right. Dressing frames come in different types. We have buttons, and for the buttons, we have large button frame. Just from the size of the buttons, that's why it's a large button frame. We also have another one, small button frame. You can see the size of these buttons is smaller than the first frame that I showed you. And when you are introducing your child to this kind of an activity, look at your child's ability. Some children have not gotten used to using their fingers, or their wrist has not been exercised enough. So give them the large button frame. As your child grows and continues working with this activity, then you can reduce the size of the buttons. We also have another dressing frame. Wow, this one is called stud button frame. You can see I'm just pulling it out, and then when they close, they just press it back. Children also enjoy that because they like pulling out things and then putting them back. And the noise that is produced when they are pulling it out is awesome. They enjoy it. We have another dressing frame. This one is called Velcro. You see, they're just pulling it out, and then they will stick it back. Again, children love this type of frame. Pulling it out and sticking it back, again, is about the noise it's making when they are pulling it out. We have another frame here. It's a buckle frame. Most people have this on their belts, on their shoes, and that's why also the child needs to learn how to do it. This one, they'll just open the buckles and then close them back. How can your child do this activity at home? Give them their clothes. You can also give them mommy's clothes, especially those ones with large buttons, those ones with zip. Even their shoes, they have Velcro. They really love wearing their shoes so that they can press back the Velcro and pull it out. These are very interesting activities for your children. What is your child going to learn from this? First, self-help skills. If they learn this skill, they will be more independent and you're not going to waste a lot of time dressing them. And this will boost their self-esteem. Another thing your child is going to learn from this, they are going to develop their concentration. They are going to focus more on activities. Instead of moving from one activity to the other, this one will help them focus on one activity. 3, your child is going to develop fine motor skills because again they are using their pincer grip. They are also going to develop to exercise their wrist movement and indirect preparation for writing. When it comes to writing, your child is going to write for longer and they are not going maybe to cry or feel any pressure. Now we have seen all the activities, some of the Montessori activities that are going to help your child develop the different skills that I've told you. We have come to the end of this session, and if you liked my videos or enjoyed watching them, remember to like and share with your friends. Also, if you have a question, a comment, a suggestion, or if you want me to come up with activities for your child at home, remember to get in touch with me in the comment box at the end of this video. Before you log out, remember to subscribe to ELA Kids. Also, if you need to watch more videos, come with me to my next video. Bye!